Lonnie Shaw says that shooting in May 2016 nearly left him dead, exploding his liver and severely damaging his lungs and intestines. But he's the one charged with aggravated assault for allegedly pointing his pistol at a deputy who showed up on his doorstep at 3 a.m. But Shaw says he never raised a gun at that officer. In the mid-morning hours of May 31st, 2016, birds chirped peacefully as GBI agents collected evidence at 50 West Valley Drive. A stark contrast to the chaos there just hours earlier. So what exactly did you just see in that surveillance video, and how did we get there?
I mean, it all happened like that.
That's Lonnie Shaw. He says on the night of May 30th, he and his wife Dawn went to bed around midnight.
She woke me up. She said, "I'm scared. I think I've heard something."
Around 3 a.m., Dawn heard someone knocking at their front door. And on their home surveillance system, she saw two men that she thought were deputies. She told Lonnie to go see what they wanted. He was just waking up, and she's not sure he heard they were deputies. But he says he took a gun because he wasn't sure who was there.
I did have a little pistol in my hand behind my right leg. I've never lied to them about that one bit. It's on videotape. He claims I raised a gun, pointed at him, complete lie.
By our count, the officers knocked for a full minute before Lonnie answered.
The porch light blinded me. I mean, it hit me and it startled me. And I just kind of squinted my eyes and kind of looked down toward the ground a little bit. But I went ahead and hollered, "Yes, sir."
Hey, sir, what's up? What happened?
His right hand, the one holding the pistol, is not completely visible in the video, but Shaw says he never raised the weapon and only made a slight movement, a natural reaction because he saw something coming at him.
And he had done drew his gun and was sticking it in the house toward me. That's why I made the move, because it looked like somebody was reaching. I mean, it really did.
It doesn't appear from the video that the deputies gave Shaw any verbal orders, like telling him to drop the gun. But less than 5 seconds after Shaw opens the door, Peach deputy Brandon Williams fires one shot, striking Shaw in the lower chest.
There was so much blood coming out of me, I thought I was dreaming.
Both deputies jump back, startled, and Shaw falls backwards. Williams' partner James Perry asks him if Shaw had a gun. Williams replies, "Yeah."
He was gonna shoot me or shoot my partner. I was scared.
Shaw gave 13 WMAZ this video obtained by his lawyer that appears to show Deputy Williams' interview with the GBI. Williams tells the agent that Shaw spun around to get a better view of him and his partner.
Coming up with it? Yeah, he was coming up and getting the point, because as he came up, he turned his body this way like he was trying to get to the other side to get a better shot on us.
But the video never shows Shaw spinning around.
Why did y'all shoot him? We were sleeping. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Turns out there was some confusion. According to GBI Special Agent J.T. Ricketson, the deputies were not sent to 50 West Valley Drive to find Shaw. They were sent to investigate the home after Shaw's stepson showed up to the hospital with a gunshot wound. Ricketson says investigators later determined the stepson accidentally shot himself on a dirt road in Crawford County.
I love you. What are y'all doing here? I love you.
Lonnie says he's gone through 5 blood transfusions, many surgeries, and racked up about $1 million in medical bills. He was originally charged with aggravated assault on a peace officer. Then, last September, a Peach County grand jury indicted him on a second charge, possession of a firearm while committing a felony. Macon Judicial Circuit District Attorney David Cook says Shaw was scheduled for trial last fall, but his defense lawyer asked for more time.
I don't think it's appropriate for me to get into the facts other than to say that based on the evidence we had, we brought the case to grand jury and they felt there was enough evidence to indict. And, we look forward to the day that we can get justice for this officer and the community.
Cook says he hopes the case goes to trial this spring. In the meantime, Shaw hopes that others understand his side of the story.
Please, somebody help me. We got help down there.
Amy Lee Womack with the District Attorney's Office says Shaw faces up to 25 years in prison if convicted on both counts.